Hey guys, it's Ree. What is up? I hope you're good. So today's video, first of all, it's like 1:20 a.m. I'm not able to sleep. Second of all, I'm gonna make my candle to Hecate because I have been loving Hecate. I've been loving the High Priestess and going to her for help, and I've also been loving the Triple Goddess, and I just learned not too long ago that they are all one, and I want to make my candle. If you didn't know, I make candles, so that's the thing. I already have this like High Priestess candle that I think is just super beautiful that I've had from like Spirit Halloween or something, but I really want to make my own candle for her, so I'm gonna just hold that right now. I'm gonna do it in this like peppermint mason jar candle thing. I'm actually gonna put like the wax of this one in another jar because I have another jar that has some like leftover of another candle, so I'm just gonna stack my leftovers together to make a giant one. What I'm gonna do is start to black and then go to light, then go to white, going through purples. So I have some black, deep purple, and then these two lighter purples, and obviously like the white wax. I just need to get my wax. I have some wax in here. So that's what I'm gonna use. And also, I'm gonna put some forget-me-nots in there because, just like the name says, I just love her and I really want to work with her more. And I chose the scent of violet, not because of like what violet means, but really with feeling and what I think Hecate would smell like, I guess, which is sweet but very strong scent. So that's how I see her. And I have a wick. So yeah, and I'm also gonna make a little like thing to put around the jar. So I'm gonna take a purple in here, just purple twine. I'm gonna put a little feather here because owls are her, I can't remember the word. They come and give you I don't remember the word. Just let me a second, okay? Because I wrote it down because I knew I wouldn't remember that. Her messengers, yes. And also a key because, you know, she has the key. So I'm gonna do that right now. And we're gonna go in the kitchen and melt everything. So, I'm also gonna put like probably a little bead or something because I have these very beautiful beads. So let's do this. This is very beautiful purple. This is, if you care, honestly, from the brand, I don't know, DMC25 in a shade 340. I don't know if I have scissors. Well, guess we're gonna find out. Fluff. Because this is like fluff instead of sometimes. Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna go around the jar that is right behind the camera. And let's say to cut it like, I'm saying to cut this here. Something like that much, I guess. A little bit like that much. I don't have scissors. Don't do this at home. So I have these right here, and yeah, I think I'm gonna put one or two beads. I'm not sure, but we'll see how I feel about it, I guess. I think I'm gonna go with a black and silver one and a purple and silver one. That's the four colors, so you know. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. if you wonder, honestly, like these are from Amazon, and I believe like the key and feather also are. So okay, so there we are. This is my little thing. I'm gonna leave it to chill here because yeah, and we're gonna go and make the candle. So it's actually the next day because I fell asleep because honestly it was late as frick. So we're gonna do the candles. I have everything like right there, right besides here. And I'm gonna start by melting this just a little bit, just to put a wick in it because this is an old peach and mango candle. And then I'm gonna melt what I have in this one, put in that one, take the sticker off, and then we're gonna make the candle. So I'm gonna start with doing that. So I'm doing it on the stove, in a bain-marie kind of situation. I don't know why I just said the word in French. I don't remember the one in English. A double boiler situation, just to melt this and to put the wick in after. And then I'm gonna do the same with the other one and put it in this one. So this one is completely melted because I thought about melting a little bit, but it melted the rest that was inside because obviously it was all hot. So I'm gonna wait for this and then put the wick. But during that time I'm gonna like melt this one, but on low heat. So it's gonna take a little bit more time, and even more time because there's a lot of wax in there. So that's the plan. So this candle here is setting right now. Yeah. And this is now ready to use. I'm just gonna quickly like wash it. And I'm gonna melt some wax and make my new candle. So because I'm doing black to white, going for purple, so I'm gonna start, with my black one, and I just have some wax right here. So I'm going to add a couple of drops of violet because this is the scent I chose for my Hecate candle because I think it represents her. It is light and sweet but also very strong. So a little bit of that. I'm going to go with a tiny bit of black. I'm going to go with a little tiny spoon. I don't have a little tiny spoon anymore. Whatever. I'm going to take a little bit. It's not even half a teaspoon I'm going to take. It's just that. That's the tiniest little spoon I have. So I'm going to go with just a tiny bit. Maybe a tiny bit more because I really want it to be dark. Yeah. And so I'm going to do the exact same thing that I did to melt the others. Oops. I'm going to put it in a pan, well, a pot. So I'm gonna put it in here and wait for that. And honestly, I think I'm gonna put more black just because I want it really, really black. So we have the black one here, and if I shake it, like you can see, it's not completely done. The top is set, so I'm gonna put the forget-me-nots in there, like two between each layer. So I've put 3 of them in there, and I'm gonna put it in the fridge to be sure it's completely set before I put the next layer on. So while my black is setting, I'm gonna start working on my dark purple here, which is gonna be literally exactly the same thing I'm gonna do. So I can tell that it is starting to melt, so it's in the right direction. Also, like, I just love to watch everything like mix and melt together. It's just, I don't know, I just really like it. I don't always mix, but just a little bit, just to see like how many big chunks of these is still left, and sometimes just to push them in and really like chop them up, kind of. So, ta-da! It is like half melted right now. This is what it looks like when it's completely melted, and I just love to see it like go around like that. It's so beautiful. So I'm gonna check if the black layer is completely done, and I'm just gonna take off the heat, but it's still gonna be in the hot water, so it's gonna stay melted like that. So now that my black is set, I'm gonna go with my dark purple. So let's do that. If it's too hot or not. Oh, it looks okay. It looks okay. So that's what it is right now. I'm gonna put this back in the fridge and start with the lighter purple color. Oh, there's still a little bit in there. Okay. So here I have my dark purple layer with a little bit of bloop going on, but I thought it was going to be more pigmented, but I'm okay with it. Like, if something happens, it's going to be like twice kind of the same purple, but it's okay. It's, as long as it is the good color. So I'm going to go with my other purple. It's very hot. Okay. I'm going to go with this because it is quite hot. Okay. Let's do this thing. There we go. I'm gonna put it back in the fridge. I think it's definitely gonna be like lighter than the other one, but I'm not sure how much. Now I'm gonna start on my white layer, and I think it won't fill up the whole thing, but it's okay. It's okay. If anything happens, I don't have enough for whatever, it's still gonna be my little Hecate candle. So yeah, and I can still, I think I'm gonna do another purple layer like I thought at the start. So I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna do it with some little teeny tea candles because that's all I have left for wax. So we're gonna do that. So back in the fridge it goes. So I realized that with the amount I'm doing, I will only have 3 color plus the white instead of 4. So I'm gonna go right after. I'm gonna go with this light purple instead of going with like 2 lighter purples. I'm really just gonna go with 1 and then the white. So let's just prep everything. So the white one is gonna have less, so it's just like less and less color for each, well, less and less like wax. So I'm gonna put a little bit more. And again, just some color. I'm sorry about that. Again, not much of it. And now I'm going to do the white one, and this is like an actually smaller bowl. And so I'm just gonna put some wax in with the violet scent. And I'm gonna keep some just to see if I need it in the end, if I just need a little bit more. So I got myself six actually tea light candles, which I'm gonna do 2 other things, and I'm gonna do like 3 each, I guess. Oh, I think I'm gonna do 4 each, so I'm gonna have to go get some more. But literally, it's so easy to pull apart. So just boom. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do 4 each, 4 or 5. Anyways, like tea light candles are such an essential for me, so I always have some at hand. So at moments like that, that is like perfect. This is the 4th. Wait, should I do like 6 each to be sure there's gonna be enough, because that's gonna be as much as my others. So it's gonna be my next layer. So I'm gonna put a little bit of the purple I just put in and a little bit of the other one, because they're not completely alike. So just to be sure, I'm gonna mix them both. And for the next one, I'm gonna go with the one I haven't used yet. I'm gonna go for a little bit of this. It would have been as much as I would use for one, but and again, I'm going to put a little bit of violet essential oil thing. So I'm going to melt these. It's going to take a longer time to melt, but still going to be a good result, I guess. So I have my 6 other tea lights, so I'm going to do that to them also. Oh no, it broke. That doesn't happen often. Oh no. Maybe if I pull the other side. Okay, so that never happens, but it just happened to me. I'm just gonna go and get it like when it's gonna be melted. Because like usually it just comes out all of it. This time it didn't. So I know it has a little teensy bit of purple in it from an earlier one, but it's gonna be okay. I'm gonna put my oils and a teensy bit of the last purple color I have. And so I'm going to do the purple I'm doing right now, then this, and then the white, and I'm going to be done with my Hecate candle. I think I'm going to do like a little thing to put on it. I'm not sure yet, so I'll see that later. So this is how it looks right now. Again, like I have a blob of black, and there is forget-me-nots in there, and it is not completely set. There's a hole in the middle. Fluff. Okay, but I'm gonna put the other one because it is mostly set. So I'm gonna put the one color I just made right now. It is supposed to be lighter, but honestly at this point, like, it is purple, but that's what makes me cool with what I do. So try to get it out of there because that's really hot. Okay, it's hot. Okay, and I'm already gonna put like the other one in because, you know, these are longer to melt. Okay, I'm definitely gonna take this. Oh, I literally thought I would need even more, but okay. So this is my layer now, and then the other one is probably gonna be like up to here, and then like the white up to the top. I don't know, if I have too much white, I'm gonna put it in the like candle melted thing that I did earlier, so it's gonna be all right. So again, this goes in the fridge. It is time for the next color, which is probably gonna be the last, but it's okay, you know? Who even really cares about how many there is? Okay, please don't drop it. I'm trying, because it's hard, because it's hot. And you know, when it had been a little bit, but they're cooling, it's great, you can take it, but these are literally freshly out of the pot. So, okay, there's not gonna be any white in there at all, because that is filled. So I'm gonna let that sit, put some forget-me-not on it, and I'm gonna be done with my Hecate candle. I already love it, so I love like the black and all the different shades of purple here. I'm gonna take like some of my flakes that are not like melted and just like sprinkle it on top. Just see what it's gonna do. Because I'm curious. I was probably gonna melt, but is it gonna stay a little bit wider? Who knows? We're gonna see. So I've just put my forget-me-nots and a little bit of like the white wax that I had just a tiny bit on top. I'm really excited to see what it's gonna look like in the end. So I'm gonna pop it in the fridge. I don't do that with all my candles, just like this one, because I really wanted it to be done fast. So yeah, I'm gonna do that, and I'm excited to see the result. But for now, like, this is what it looks like. On the side there's the black, and then like 4 different shades of purple. You can't really see the difference between these two right now because I would need flash. Wait a second, I'm gonna do that for you right now. Okay, so you can kind of see it. Nope, you can't even with the flash, but like there's the line right here, so you can kind of see the difference, but it's not much of a difference actually. This is what the final product looks like. The top looks a little weird, but you know, it's okay. So I'm gonna cut the wick and then put my charm around the top part here and put the top on it. I think on the top I'm just gonna write Hecate, the triple goddess symbol, I guess. So I'm gonna do like, why not, and probably do a little like Hecate thing to put there at some point, probably tomorrow or later. If it's probably gonna be in this video. Also, like, just a label would be like over the old label, so. It is a little bit too short to do that. So it is too short for me to do that, so I'm gonna go get more string just to know how much I need and cut it in the end. So wait a second. So this is what I'm gonna use to label it. This is my favorite picture ever, like representing Hecate, and then I have her name, and here I'm just gonna write Violet and Forget Me Not. I'm just gonna cut these out, put them together on here, and put like a plastic thing over. So let's do that, and I'm gonna be finished with my candle. There's my Hecate thing. I know the name isn't straight, but I don't care. I like it like that. And all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to do this. Like, put it right on it. I'm gonna try to do it without looking, but that would have been quite hard. So I just stick that on. And what I'm gonna do, because like there's a round edge, just like snip it a little bit, just so it's easier. Put it on the edge, because there's less to do at the same time. And I'm gonna keep like the name not stick to the edge, because I like this style. So this is it. This is my Hecate candle. Hope you liked watching that. And if you ever do one or something like that, just tell me in the comments, and I'll be happy to see like who you did it for, or if you actually did that one. Bye!